All right, we got the Brooks family, Jermaine and Rashonda, and we are here today at closing on your Lennar home. And we were just talking a little bit about way back in the day, before any of us had gray hair. You guys were first-time home buyers, and now look at you. You buying your second home, and I don't know, is it your dream home?
Yes.
It is your dream home.
Dream home, our forever home.
Our forever home.
So that means the first home wasn't the dream home.
That's what people have been telling me. That's what my husband has been saying. I thought it was going to be my forever home, and it didn't turn out that way. It was
I didn't think it would ever be our forever home, because I know eventually we want to have better, have more land, more property. It was definitely the starter home for sure.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about the experience of when you bought your first home versus your second home.
It was a lot.
I cried.
When? The first home or the second home?
The first home, I cried. I did not want to move. I was content staying at my mama's house rent free. And now you want me to move into this house and pay a mortgage every month on time? Like, that's big adult stuff. Yeah. And then the neighborhood that we were looking at, I was like, this is the ghetto. I don't want to live here. That was my first impression. But the more I went to see the house and the area, the more I was okay with where we were.
But granted, our neighbors made the neighborhood even better.
Our neighbors.
We loved our neighbors. I can't take that. You can't ask for anything better than that, having great neighbors. We knew everyone on the street.
Nice.
Because we was literally like the third or fourth house that was built on the street at the time, so everyone knew us. So we just have that relationship. Now that's the part we are going to miss, but it's time for a change, upgrade for our kids and our family. I think the property we have now serves us for our hard work and dedication and our faith, because this house was only given to us through faith, period. We prayed on it constantly, we fast over it, and he showed us our path, and that's the path we took.
There you go. So let's talk a little bit about when you sell your home, because I have a lot of people that they're just trying to get their first home. They're trying to get their foot in the door, right? Mm-hmm. So you guys got your foot in the door. 15 years in the future, now you're about to get your foot in a bigger door, because man, this house got some big doors, right? Like we walked in that house, that was like 9 foot doors. I'm like, good Lord. So when you sold that house, this time your experience was different because you had some money to put down, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And I think that what you guys just experienced, getting another FHA loan, correct?
Correct.
This time around, y'all had the ability to put 10% down.
Yes.
And when you look at the future payment, right, because they gave you a document that says on year number 11, your payment actually drops, right?
Yes.
That's because that mortgage insurance, it drops off.
Yep.
Yeah, so a lot of people don't ever get the chance to take advantage of that because they don't have the 10% down. Yeah, so your loan officer didn't tell you that?
Actually, she did.
She did, okay. Okay. But she didn't explain it to you that way?
No.
Yeah. So it will drop off. So now that, again, you guys are a little bit more wiser when buying a home, was it smoother this time around versus the first time?
Extremely smooth.
Yes.
This time around.
Smoother.
Even for the selling of our house was an easy transition. Like I said, he put people in places to ensure that we have the best experience, and we did.
We did.
On both selling and purchasing.
Yeah.
He definitely.
This purchasing part was a lot smoother.
A lot smoother.
Okay. So here's the thing. Here's a lot of times people like to argue that these companies that are willing to buy your house in cash to make it a little bit easier for you to roll out quicker and get your new home, like Open Door and OfferPad, and there's a bunch of them out there. So in your situation, you actually sold your house to Open Door.
Correct.
So a lot of people, they are against that. But in your situation, how did it work out for you?
Oh, it was awesome.
It was awesome.
A great experience.
It was
they are hands-on. They answer your questions. They're quick to call you. Hey, we need this. If you need anything, call me at this time. It was a wonderful experience.
Yes.
The process was nice and easy.
We couldn't ask for a better experience, honestly. I know there's plenty of horror stories out there, but unfortunately, that's not us. That's not our situation.
They were awesome.
They were definitely awesome. Hands-on, every day. I'm messaging her throughout the day. Hey, did you hear back yet? You just, quick, responsive. It was on it.
So the thing is, with the open door, it did work out to your advantage because you didn't have to put your house on the market and have 1,000 realtors probably going in, or maybe not even no realtors, right? Because the market is kind of tough right now. So it worked out. Did you ever hear people say over the last couple years that you will never again see interest rates in the threes?
Yes.
Oh, wait, let me zoom in then. Let me zoom in then.
Gosh, yes. I had one person tell me that I was not going to find an interest rate lower than 8%. And I told him, you don't know what God I serve.
Ooh. What did he say? What did he say when you
He's
said
like,
that?
I'm just saying, you're not going to find it. And I'm just saying it's going to happen because I know what God I serve, and He's not going to let me do that.
Man. Man.
Best interest rate ever in life.
Better than the first one, huh? So I know there's a lot of people out there that they watch the TV, the news, and wherever else they get their info from, and they just feel like broken, devastated, hopeless because they are hearing that rates are 7%, 8%. But at the end of the day, that's a half truth, right? If you're going to go, I always tell people that where you get your money from makes all the difference, and what you buy makes all the difference. So in your situation, you guys got a what rate?
Are you going to say?
Yeah.
3.99.
See, you got to say it because if I say it, they say I'm lying, right? You know, it's
3.99.
3 point. And now look, the naysayers are going to say, "Oh yeah, but that's adjustable, right?" So
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
3.99 fixed FHA, and at year number 11, the mortgage insurance premium going to drop off, and that was made possible because there are massive amount of homes being built. And these home builders who've been around a lot longer than most of us, right? They understand that financing is what sells homes. And what they're doing is they're taking the profit from every house and they're just calculating how much would it take to buy an interest rate down to make their homes more affordable. And that's what everybody wants. But the problem is not everybody has access to that information.
Right.
And that's why we're doing this video.
And we did. We had access to it, and we got it.
Yep. So is there anything that you could say for two types of people? Number one, the first time home buyer who's just getting started. And then also the person who already has a home, but they want to go ahead and sell their home and buy another home, since you guys now have both those experiences.
I'll say your first home, be modest. Don't go above your means on your first home. I mean, because it may not be your favorite home. Get if it's you,
Build
your
up that
wife, build the equity in that home. That way, so year number 10, 11 to 12, you have the equity built up. So when you want that brand new, spanking, shiny new house,
That forever
the
home.
forever home, then you have the equity in order to do so.
And reach out to Corey.
Yeah, most definitely.
Oh yeah, he's
And
the
listen-
man.
and listen,
he is the man.
I'm about to hit 50. I think I have at least another 15 years left in me. Hey, well, I appreciate you guys because this is what you guys are a living testimony. And honestly, that's what other people are looking for. That's what they're trying to find. And you guys are a perfect example of folks that have made it happen. You're living the dream. I still believe in the American dream based on my own interpretation of being able to have something, for your children's children, right?
Yeah.
And I think you guys are on track to be able to do that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Corey.
Amen.
Appreciate
God bless you
always.
guys.
Amen.
Bye-bye.